What up, YouTube? It's Michael checking in with you. What's up? What's good? Today is Tuesday, May 16, 2023. Man, in just a few more weeks, we're going to be at the official halfway point of the year 2023. That's how fast time is going, and that's how fast you should be going times 10 towards all your dreams and goals. And I'm going to keep saying this day in, day out, man. And I'm going to talk today about the importance of teaching your kids wisdom and knowledge to how to self-improve themselves, because that's what life is about. Life is an improvement journey. We have to learn to improve ourselves in all aspects of our lives: health, education, fitness, just overall wisdom, man. We have to improve ourselves on a daily basis. We have to be better than we were yesterday. What's the point of waking up every day and doing what you already know because you know it's easy to be able to do it, and you're just gonna keep doing what you know how to do already? That's not how it should go, man. We need to teach our kids to be always on top of their everything. From the minute they wake up, the first thing they gotta do is do their bed. They have to clean up around their area. They have to drink some water. They have to brush their teeth, and they have to get ready for school. Whatever happens at school is up to the teacher. But also, when they come back from school, you have to set a schedule with them to where you tell them, and not only will you be teaching them how to run a schedule successfully, but you also be teaching them consistency. They got to show up on time. They got to be committed to their program, to their schedule, so that they, at the end of the night, they feel more accomplished. They acquire wins. I've been doing this thing with my kids lately where I count their wins first thing in the morning, because I started counting mine. I was like, I don't hit snooze button. I get up, that's 1 win. I put my shoes on and do my bed, that's 2 wins. Then I go and drink a big old 33 ounce of water. I almost chugged the whole thing at once. I try not to do it all at once because it's gonna make working out difficult. 3 wins. Then I start exercising every single day. Every single day at 6 in the morning, I work out. Fortunate for me, my gym, I have a whole gym, so that makes everything easier. There's no excuse at that point. There is no excuse, man. 4 wins. When I'm done and I'm drinking water and my amino acids, which I haven't even finished today, I still got a little bit more to go. 5 wins. When I eat my delicious breakfast, which is some egg whites, some biscuits, and my protein, which also I haven't had today, so it doesn't count as a win yet. That's already 5 wins. And I get up, all these things within the first 2 hours of the day. We're talking about 5 wins. Sometimes it's more. Sometimes it's 6 or 7, depending on the day, what I have to do, and everything. So I've gotten my kids used to doing the exact same thing. And sure enough, they've been keeping track of their wins. They get up. My son gets up. He does his bed. He brushes his teeth. He cleans around his area. And he gets ready. He came to me this morning and he said, "Dad, I have 5 wins already this morning." I was like, that's right. That's how it's supposed to be all the time. See, you got to find ways to motivate and inspire your kids. You have to learn how to biohack their brains naturally so that they don't result to biohacking themselves with technology and video games and food, and later on it becomes drugs and other bullshit that we don't want our kids to be a part of. Let's learn to program our kids in today's world, which is filled with so much technology that it's, I don't even know what to call it, man. It's overstimulation for sure. We don't want to do that. We don't want to overstimulate them with technology or with fucking food. None of that pleasurable stuff that other people are chasing, even grown-ups, man. Grown-ups will sit there and be like, "Oh, why are kids so addicted to video games and all this?" Motherfucker, what about you? You're addicted to video games too, and you're 40 years old. You're addicted to food, that's why you're 200 pounds overweight. You're addicted to drugs, that's why your life is to shit and you're homeless. So we can't blame little kids for something that we as grown-ups do sometimes. That's why we need to lead by example. Kids will never listen to what you gotta say, but they will always do as you do. That's why we need to stay on top of our shit, and we need to become impervious to our sins, our failures, our bad habits, our bad vices, and all that bullshit that comes with today's world. If we fall short of keeping our word, our commitment to being the best version of ourselves and improving ourselves, then guess who else is right behind you? They're going to do it too. That's why we got to stay strong. We got to build strength to restrain. We got to keep ourselves from falling short and fucking falling right back into the bad habits and vices that have always busted a train on us. It's not hard, man. It's easy. It's easier. Look, they say discipline weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. When you're carrying a big old fucking load of regret, it holds you down. Your conscience tells you that you're doing something wrong that isn't aligned with your vision. And sometimes we'll sit there and we'll be like, oh, I'm sick, I don't feel good, I have high blood pressure, cholesterol, this and that, all this bullshit, right? But the truth is, it's our actions. They're not aligned with what we promised, with what we set as our goal. And we're always going to be blaming it on other types of sicknesses. And we're going to try to find ways to excuse ourselves of our responsibilities. Here in my world, and what I'm trying to teach my kids, is we don't negotiate with excuses. Either you're going to have excuses or you're going to execute regardless of how you feel. You're going to show up. You're going to wake up. You're going to program. You're going to get your wins. You're going to stack your wins. 5 wins in the first hours of the day times 5. Let's just say that. That's 25 wins per week, man, in just a 5-day period. We got to keep going with this mentality, because what we do is we instill that competitive drive in us. Healthy. It's okay. It's healthy to be competitive. So we got to keep committed. So we got to keep doing this and showing up and prove to our people that we will show up regardless of how we feel or what the circumstances are. That's why I'm going to be here 24/7, 365. I have no choice. If I don't raise and educate my kids, who will? I have a daughter. I have a 12-year-old daughter who I have to lead the right way. Give her an example of what a real motherfucking man should be. And same with my son. I got to teach my son to become the same version of me, but better. Both of them will have to be twice or 10x more successful than I ever was. This is our mission. This is how we're going to sacrifice ourselves. What are you doing for your kids today?